Welcome back to Morning Live. Niagara Falls Mayor Jim Diodati is back to talk about what is happening in the city. What is happening?
Hey, listen, first of all, welcome.
Yes.
So good to work with you.
Thank you.
A lot of the time I like to kick off with a really cornball dad joke. Is that okay?
Lay it on me.
Remember, you asked for it.
I'm already regretting this decision.
What do you call a man with a rubber toe?
What do you call a man with a rubber toe?
Roberto.
Oh! Okay, I'm not sure how to segue to our opening.
All downhill from there, folks.
Listen, the Elbows Up movement is urging Canadians to buy Canadian, to travel within Canada, not go to the United States. How is that impacting things in your city?
You know, that's a great question, and Rick, I'll answer it in two ways. This past weekend, we had Shaw Theatre, the opening up of Anything Goes. We had the Minister of Tourism, Minister Cho, Minister of Tourism and Gaming, and he addressed the crowd, and the first thing he said, how many of you are Americans? And about 30% put their hands up. Pretty amazing number. And then he said to them, you know, it's elbows up, but it's arms out. And we want to make sure we're pro-Canadian, but we're not anti-American. And he welcomed all the Americans. Then the next day, we had the annual international tug-of-war between the Niagara Regional Police and the American Police, Niagara Falls, New York. And I'll tell you, in this case here, it's been 57 years. Our women won, and on their side, the American men won. But afterwards, they all came together. They shook hands. They hugged. You could see the camaraderie. And it's a competition, but more of a co-opetition, a friendly rivalry. And I got to tell you, we came together. All the American media were there, and they said, this is more symbolic of something much more. And I said, yeah, these are two great nations who love each other. And I'll tell you, the Erie County Executive was there, the mayors were there, the police chiefs were there. They said, we love Canada. We love Canadians. Despite the rhetoric and the mercurial comments coming out of Washington, we love Canada. And nobody understands international relations better than border towns where we live it every day, family, friends, work, and we understand. And I can tell you, there's a lot of love there. The majority of people are ignoring what Trump's saying in that regard, and I'm grateful because they're our friends, our allies, or our neighbors.
We're getting stats seemingly on a weekly or monthly basis in terms of fewer Canadians going to the U.S. Do you have any stats of Americans coming to Canada, in particular Niagara Falls?
Yeah, I can tell you with the Niagara Parks Commission, they're having record numbers right now, and with the exchange rate right now, it's easy to be pro-Canadian, you know, with the dollar the way it is, and I think this will be a great year for tourism. Last year was a bumper year, I think, because Canadians are choosing to stay because A, their money goes farther, and B, you know, they're feeling a little bit not loved, unwelcome, but the Americans are coming, they're trying to show their love, and they're doing it with their money, and we're having more Americans coming this way. You know, when $1's worth $1.40 for an American, it's a good way to go. And again, I can't iterate enough, they love Canada, they love Canadians.
There's a couple of items you want to identify locally, one of them being graffiti.
Yes, so, you know, it's disgusting and unacceptable, the graffiti, the people that spray paint things. So we're taking an aggressive approach proactively for all the public and private property where they're spray painting. We're given our public partners until June the 1st to clean them up, whether it's transformer boxes, hydro boxes, bell boxes, bus shelters, fences, stop signs. We're saying it's got to be cleaned up by June the 1st or we're going to clean it, we're going to send you the bill. We want the city to look good. You have one chance at a first impression. And you know the broken window theory, if you stay ahead of this, it discourages more. So we're going to take this approach, clean up the city, make it look nice and presentable, and so clean up that graffiti or we're going to.
You're also cleaning up streets as well.
Yes, thank you. Street sweepers are out. We got a few more weeks. We'll have the whole city done. And we've taken a new approach. We own our own street sweepers. We don't need to bring out-of-town third-party groups now. We've got some clever names. One of our street sweepers is Obi-Wan Clean Obi. And the other one is Honeymoon Sweep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because Honeymoon Suite is from Niagara Falls originally. What a clever name. So if you're following along in the city maps, the purple zone is what we're doing right now. And you can track that, but in the next 3 weeks, we're going to have the entire city clean.
We got 45 seconds. Let's talk about the Brock Hotel.
So we had the grand opening. It was Niagara's first full luxury hotel, and what a cool place. Some of the notables that stayed there, we've got Shirley Temple, Walt Disney, Queen Elizabeth, Marilyn Monroe, Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, Jackie Chan. We had the grand reopening overlooking the falls. Beautiful property.
But has Jim Diodati stayed there?
I've never stayed. I've visited.
Hey, we're going to add you to the list.
Can I throw something in there? This is the weekend opening of the tourism season. Fireworks start this Friday night at 10 p.m. right through till Thanksgiving. And also, we're going to be having our opening of our farmers market at the McBain Center starting Saturday morning, 7 a.m. till 1. First 500 people get free 2-gallon trees, native trees they can plant in their yards.
Nice.
So free parking. parking. Let's support our farmers, support local. Come on out to the farmers market.
Cleaning graffiti, cleaning the streets, planting trees, it's a win-win-win.
It is. It's a cleaning kind of time.
Thanks for coming in.
Good to see you, Rick.
More Morning Live coming up after the break.